Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a team from the American, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators, defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Tulane right back to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Looking to throw on first down, using the quick game.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Looking to fire. Makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's open on the right. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. Slams ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
Touchdown, Green Wave! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tigers offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Wants to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. He's got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Caught behind the line. It's York. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Memphis. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Quarterback on the keeper. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the
breaks into the open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Tulane right back to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's got it on the right. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They'll send out the kicker here. from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. No good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Tulane right back to the line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Motion from the back. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Gets it out fast. Gets away from one. He's got space. Racing to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tulane.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
And he's going to bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Now from inside the red zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down and when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And off in the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. From the gun, the ground game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He'll pull it on the read. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Complete some of these hitch throws early. You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? From the gun, running back gets the give. Gets it past the marker. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. About to start here in the second half, Tulane will kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They'll open the second half with a run. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Motion from the wide receiver. Makes the grab. It's York. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. All wideouts, no backs. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Corn. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Tigers have their offense in high gear.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. The quick out. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Memphis.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. On the ground, it's Bohanna. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Tulane right back to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Gets it out quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. They'll leave it with him. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tempo and overdrive. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes a grab, and he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the 1st half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Green Wave. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Tulane right back to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 20. Looking for more room. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Just under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10. Fakes to grab. At the 40, there he goes. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. On the move at the 30. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker to the ground.
And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
21.
back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch inside the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tulane. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Maryland is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Minnesota.
First play of the drive wants to throw.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going to swing it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Red pass, it's complete. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Off the RPO, complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the first quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Tulane right back to the line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Touchdown, Green Wave! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
He'll take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return. What a play by this defense to get the football. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Lots of room to run.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He'll take it himself. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. Leads it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. DB's right up on the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. With the clock running, this should be the final play. He'll keep it himself. And after the short run, the clock hits zeros, and we are all wrapped up here.